What's up, everybody? Ben here with Fly Plugins, and today I'm excited to announce one of our latest features with S3 Media Maestro. Nate and I have wanted to add this feature for quite a while now, and we've recently added into version 1.8. And the feature is playlists. We've had this request for quite some time now, and very excited that we've actually implemented a way to add playlists. What I want to do basically in this video is just give a quick rundown on how to use the new feature. And so if we look at our shortcode, we're going to notice that not much has changed other than we have one new parameter in the shortcode called titles, and I'll go into a little bit more explanation on what that is and how that works. But basically for playlists, it's pretty simple the way it works. You're going to basically add in your video separated by a comma, and so you can add multiple videos comma separated, and this works for both protected and unprotected video. For instance, in this example here, you'll notice that I've got Fly Plugins website .mp4 and licensing.mp4. Obviously, since I don't have the entire URL, and basically looking at the parameter S3 URL, that indicates that this is protected video hosted on Amazon S3. So here in this shortcode, I have two videos. And if we scroll down just a little ways here, you'll notice I've got YouTube, and this also works for YouTube videos. And you'll notice again here, I've just basically inserted the URL comma separated, and then I've got the second URL for the second video. If we scroll down just a little bit more, I've got an MP3 playlist. Again, and this is S3 URL, so this is protected media. And so I've got two MP3s comma separated. And the last example here is unprotected video, which can be hosted anywhere. This video is hosted on Amazon, but it can be hosted anywhere. And again, it's just comma separated, and I've got the two videos. So that's basically about it. Now, what I wanted to really just kind of show really quick is the shortcode generator has not changed. We didn't add in a feature here to add in multiple videos. When you add your videos here, you'll type them in and you'll comma separate them manually. Nate and I have a really cool idea for how to implement playlists in a more efficient way, and we're hoping to get that out into the next update. For now, we just wanted to release this and get playlists available to you guys. Now, if we take a look at the parameter I mentioned earlier called titles, this is a new parameter for the shortcode. This allows you to add in titles for your videos. And so in a few minutes, this will make a little bit more sense. I'll show you what the front end looks like. But basically what this is adding in a title for each respective video. So FP website would relate to Fly Plugins website.mp4. Licensing would be connected with licensing.mp4. And so again, with YouTube, same thing. You've got the titles parameter, also with S3 audio, and then unprotected video. Same thing. So now what I want to do is I want to show you what the front end looks like so that we can look at how the playlist actually works. Okay, so in the first example, we've got a couple of MP4s, and so what you're going to notice is there's this new icon down here. And if I click the icon, you're going to notice I get a little pop-up window, and I've got my two videos here. Now these are the titles that we were talking about, FP website and licensing. And if I click play, it's going to play the first video. And if I hit this fast forward button, it'll go to the next video. Now, if I open this back up and click on the titles, it will go back and forth by clicking on the titles as well. And if we scroll down here, you'll notice I've got the YouTube playlist, and I can play that. And we can fast forward to the next video. Now, one issue we've noticed with YouTube is that the rewind button doesn't work. So if you want to rewind to the previous video, it does not do that. And also, if you kind of click back to the previous video on YouTube, that also doesn't work. And so for whatever reason, this is just kind of a bug that we've found with the Media Elements plugin that we've added in for the playlists. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Hopefully we can get that resolved quickly. Now, if we look at the MP3 playlist, You'll notice that we've got our titles here as well, and it works the same. And if you notice this little double arrow, this is just an option to shuffle your playlist. And lastly, we have the unprotected video, which works just the same. Okay, so one last thing that I just wanted to quickly mention is that when using playlists, be sure to use the same file type. So if you're going to make a playlist of MP4s, make sure that all your videos in that playlist are MP4. If you're going to make a playlist of, let's just say, FLVs or perhaps WMVs, make sure that all video types are the same within the playlist itself. The reason for this is because if you're using something like an FLV or WMV, it's going to execute the Flash plugin or the Silverlight plugin for that matter, in which not all videos support that. So in other words, trying to play an MP4 with Silverlight just isn't going to work. The best thing to do is just keep the same file type for all your videos, including YouTube, MP3s, etc. That concludes this video on our latest feature, playlists for S3 Media Maestro. Thanks for watching.